I'm back again to show you what more mods I have done to this thing. As you have seen from the buggy video, the first video I put up, this thing was a Falcon, and somewhere in there, which it's right here, this was the buggy. Now it's going to be turned into a, what do you call it, a trailer, or some sort of trailer for now. But right now it's just a body that I have ran and not cleaned yet. So yeah, there's that one. These tires right here, I have a set of them, and I was planning on putting them on this thing right here. See how cool that'd be? Instead of my custom-made Dueler tires. These are 2.2 Super Swampers, 2.2 Hammers, and I'm running them right now on a set of bead-locked wheels. You take the front part of the Super Swamper, this thing right here, and you put it into the front bead lock while you keep the back part of the tire off. The front part of the 2.2 Hammers, you just stick on the rims, and the back part of the 2.2 Hammers you take and you put on the bead locks. And yes, I know you're thinking, what's these screws doing here? Well, those screws are what's holding this piece in place, and which is in turn holding the straight axle in here, which is ultimately holding the back tire on. But that's not what I'm here to explain. I'm here to explain the body mods I've done. As you can tell, this is a 2.2, well, a RC4, an Axial Scorpion AX10 that I have done a bunch of mods on. I cut the front bumper off because I had a different front end under it. I had a bunch of tape on it because right where my two fingers are, I had two rockets right there. Fake ones, obviously. Then I cut out the windows to allow easier entrance for, well, whatever you call the ESC. This thing. I need to get a new one because this one's just about dead. This right here, the brain of the whole thing, is still good because it's from Traxxas, obviously. Then right here, I'm gonna have to figure out some way to get these wires up and down of the way. So I figure I'm gonna take and put them on this little custom body mount right here, if I could get it through, like that. You gotta remember, this is one continuous shot, so I clip that on. I have a spider gear and a bolt on there, along with that thing right, whoops, darn it, that thing right there. That is a mount to go in there, because that is a shock body right there, and that rubber spacer, that thing, is stuck on here so you can thread a smaller screw in. But right now, all I am doing is using old body mounts and hold on, let me get everything out of the way. Yeah, there's some more RC car stuff. This right here is what I in the first video said, the shock mounts. These shock mounts right here came off of this. This was a New Bright buggy. The shock mounts mounted right onto here. It had a giant rear end on it, which took this. This was a skid plate for it. I'm gonna plan on using it in a different type of car. But yeah, I had this thing when I was 5, so don't judge me. But yeah, there's that one. This right here came off of a monster truck, a Ford F350 3 Series. These are the wishbones for that. We got a set of 2 of them. got a bunch of other stuff. See, when I first started driving this thing, I had real soft stock axles on there. That's what happened after the first run. I broke the front axle. Well, front drive shaft. If it'll take in focus. Yeah, I broke that. Ended up putting super glue down that hole in order to get it to work. It came down the whole way. It's super glued the bottom of the shaft, right there, to the female part of the shaft. So yeah, and then yeah, this is the pair tire I was going to use. This came off the Traxxas Stampede. Sports Trex, Tylon. I get those in my bikes anyway. So, and that is one of my servo horns that I'm planning on not using, because I used one like this last time because it was part of a servo saver built in. Ended up breaking this piece off. Just